everyone, welcome back to my channel. In this video lecture, we will cover a new chapter of biology, that is organism and population. First point, what is ecology? It is a field of science that deals with the interrelationship between biotic and abiotic factors. It includes 4 levels of biological organization: organism, population, communities and biomass. Major abiotic factors are light, temperature, air, water, etc. Responses of organisms to abiotic factors: regulators and are organisms that have the ability to maintain their constant body temperature. Example, birds and mammals. Then conformers are organisms that cannot maintain their constant body temperature with respect to their surrounding. Migration is the ability of an organism to move away temporarily from a stressful habitat to a hospitable habitat. Example, migratory birds. Suspend involves suspensions of metabolical activities of organisms during unfavorable conditions. It includes hibernation, that is winter sleep, example polar bear, and estivation, that is summer sleep, like some snails and fishes. Diapause is the stage of suspended development. Examples, many zooplanktons. The adaptations is the process of adjustment which enables an organism to adapt to its new environment. There are 3 types of adaptation: physiological, morphological and behavioral. Population is the group of organisms inhabiting a given area. Attributes of population are birth rate, death rate, sex ratio and age distribution. Age pyramid shows the age distribution pattern for a population, and age pyramid for a human population shows expanding population, stable population and declining populations. Expanding population have a broader base representing more number of individuals in pre-reproductive age group, yani young individual. Stable population has almost equal number of individuals in the pre-reproductive and reproductive age groups, converging the post-reproductive age group. Declining population has lesser number of individuals in the pre-reproductive group and greater number of the individuals in reproductive age group. Then demography is the statistical study of human population, and it considers the following factors: distribution of population, size and density of population, birth rate and death rate, and growth rate of population. Population density fluctuates due to natality, mortality, immigration and emigration. Population growth curve, when responses are unlimited, the growth curve is exponential growth curve, and the exponential growth equation is NT equals to NOERT, where NT is the population density after time t, N0 population density at time 0, R is the intrinsic rate of natural increase, and E is the base of natural logarithm. When resources become limiting, the growth curve is said to be logistic growth curve. Then Verhulst-Perl logistic growth equation, where N is the population density at time t, R is the intrinsic rate of natural increase, and K is the carrying capacity. Population interactions, there are 6 types of population interaction: mutualism, second competition, third cause competitive exclusion principle, then predation, parasitism, commensalism and amensalism. So mutualism is the symbiotic association between 2 species where both of them are benefited. Example, fungi and roots of higher plants. Competition is the type of interaction where both the species are negatively affected. Example, Aben-Cordon tortoise getting extinct due to the introduction of goat. Like Gauss competitive exclusion principle states that 2 or more closely related species having identical patterns of resource use cannot coexist in a stable environment. One which will be better adapted will outcompete or otherwise eliminate the inferior one. When predation and parasitism, it is a population interaction where one species is positively affected while the other species is negatively affected. Example, Pisitter is the Pisitter hunting on the sea urchin is an example of predation, while Cuscuta deriving nutrition from its host represent parasitism. Parasitism is of two types, endo and ecto. Endo example is the tapeworm and roundworm in the human body, and ecto lice on the human skin and ticks on the dog. Commensalism is the population interaction where one species gets positively affected while the other remains unaffected. Example, clownfish living in the poisonous tentacles of sea anemone. Amensalism is a population interaction where one species gets negatively affected while other remains unaffected. So this much for today's video. Hope you liked it and understood it. Thank you for watching my video.